Hey there everybody, hope your day is going well. Jacared Old School Gaming here, and welcome back to another Wild Wednesday. So for this one, yeah, well, at least it's going to start out much shorter than usual, 2 minutes and 47 seconds. I really need to get more on the Secret 6 game, because at least at the time I'm recording this, I've got about 6 months less. Wait, no. Yeah, about 6 months. To complete it, and then have the massive project for Intermediary Vlog 5. Oh, wow. Yeah. So, like I said, I just purposely chose a shorter video, so that way, hopefully, it can be over and done with a little bit quicker. So, well, no time like the present, let's just get into it. Yeah, it's the Pokemon theory. Pokemon are aliens from ProtoMario. Huh. So, is that a blanket coverage? All Pokemon are aliens, or is it just Clefairy? Because I know there's been at least a couple episodes dedicated to oh hey, Clefairy are aliens, and they're trying to get their spaceship working with a bunch of random cobbled together parts in order to get back home, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't know, but let's see what ProtoMario has to say on that matter. So, let's get into it.
Back for more, it's another Pokemon theory. So, Starmie. Starmie is an alien. Much like Clefairy and Clefable, Starmie comes from outer space. But you know what other Pokemon comes from outer space? Deoxys.
Yeah, I don't know what generation the Deoxys is, but I mean, you have to go to space to capture it or something like that, I think? Or is it something, I don't know, but yeah, it's weird. Apparently, because I don't know what you have to do to go and try and capture it, but, well, it's somewhere in space, I think. And there's a whole bunch of memes surrounding it, so who knows what's actually going on. But you said even Starmie, the evolution only by Waterstone from you said Starmie. Right, Starmie is Starmie is the evolution from Staryu. Right, yeah, I'm getting them mixed up. Okay, do you have any evidence to back this? I mean, yeah, because if you're just going to talk about Deoxys, I honestly don't know, so, what's going on there?
So, it's come to my observation that Starmie and Deoxys share a striking similarity that makes their characters and behavior similar. So let's begin with their origin. It's said in the Dex entry that Deoxys is a virus which was found in a meteorite in space, which would be similar to the Moonstone found on Mount Moon.
Okay, but the Moonstone would only cover Clefairy into Clefable, not Staryu into Starmie. Unless you're saying all stones share a similar alien trait, they help aliens to get stronger. Is that in that case? Is Pikachu an alien? Is Eevee the ultimate alien because it can just evolve in so many different ways? Not just with stones, obviously, but with stones to start, at least in First Gen, and hell, even Execute. Poliwhirl into Poliwrath. Yeah, there's actually quite a few. Are they all aliens? Or are you specifically pointing at these ones because of certain similar traits? I guess you have to start it off as some kind of virus inside an asteroid. Okay, but is there some relation to the other Pokemon that you mentioned, like Clefairy and Starmie?
Clefairies came, and the Clefairies worshipped the Moonstone. It underwent a mutation when it came to Earth, so obviously Earth's atmosphere changed its viral-like status and allowed it to become a Pokemon. Starmie is said to be from outer space. Pokedex entry reads, because its body, it is the local suspect that it is an alien creature. It is safe to assume that both are not from this planet, but it doesn't make the case that they are both from the same exact planet, except for one thing. The two Pokemon have a central crystal in their bodies. The crystal is crucial to their lives.
Okay, so you're saying that it's like that center thing indicates that they are both, like, from outer space. So this is kind of like a Darwin thing, like, most birds have wings, at least chickens and penguins can't fly. But, other birds get wings so that way they can fly and essentially be safe from predators. But this isn't like an anti-predatory thing. It's just like, hey, this is the center of, like, the center of Starmie, the center of Deoxys. Just, I see what you're going for, but I don't know. Because, like you said, the Deoxys started out as some kind of a virus, but then entering Earth's atmosphere, like, changed it. Probably encountered another, like, some kind of bacteria or another virus that mutated it into a Pokemon. Okay. Maybe it's something to do with, some kind of microbe in the water that specifically only affected initially infected Staryu, and then, evolving into Starmie, there's that. And then, maybe the same kind of microbe had never touched any other life form until Deoxys, the virus Deoxys, showed up. I see where you're going, but, again, is there any evidence to this? Because, wow. Just barely over a minute to go. Okay, let's see if you have any evidence or if you're just speculating. Either way, I'm here for it. I'm here to listen and, give my own rebuttal.
If Starmie's crystal goes out, it faints or dies. The same could be said by Deoxys. In one Pokedex entry, it is said that Starmie releases a ratio of waves into space at night. As seen from the movie Destiny Deoxys, the two Deoxys communicate with each other by making auroras from their crystals.
Huh, that does sound pretty neat. I mean, hell, technically, I've only just watched the third movie. Then I'm going through, like, the Johto Championships, I think it is, which that'll take a while. Then there's, Pokemon Forever, which I'm not sure where the different movies take place. I'm just gonna watch them whenever. I haven't looked up, like, a guide or anything, so, yeah, I'll get around to them whenever. But the Deoxys, like, communicating with auroras via the crystals embedded in their cores. Okay, that sounds pretty neat, but, that's just a unique power. How does that prove that they're aliens? Apart from, maybe like an alien entity initially, but now it's morphed into something maybe a little more terrestrial, at least in the Pokemon universe, terrestrial, not our universe, unfortunately.
So, the theory here is that Starmie and Deoxys are related in some way, shape, or form. Deoxys may be a virus, and Starmie may be, a water psychic type, which is kind of like a starfish. Yeah, it's a little far-fetched.
Indeed, it is very far-fetched. I'm sorry. I think it's like some kind of unwritten rule. Every single Pokemon channel, or not Pokemon channel, every single YouTube channel that has Pokemon content has to make that joke at least once. Yeah, so, just because of the crystal, they're somehow related. Like I said, maybe some kind of microbe from the ocean that was, maybe it was so rare that it could only affect the Staryu, and then eventually evolving into Starmie, it becomes a little more prominent. And then, meeting up with Deoxys, it kind of does something similar, but again, it's so rare it only affects those two Pokemon. That could be, or it could be nothing at all. Yeah, I don't know, we don't have that much longer to go, so I'm gonna let you probably wrap it up, and then I'll give my final thoughts to this.
But nevertheless, Starmie can move and isn't just a hunk of rock or anything. But The important thing is that Starmie is also Psychic type, and Deoxys is a Psychic type. The reason Deoxys can change forms is because it was originally a virus type, so it adapts and becomes the best thing that it needs for the situation. So while Starmie communicates with Sky, being a star, and being able to communicate by sending out radio waves,
Huh, weird. It almost felt like you just cut off there. So, okay. So essentially, Starmie, sends out light to communicate, whereas Deoxys sends out the auroras, which are kind of in a way, radio waves. At least for Deoxys specifically. Huh. Neat. Neat theory, but, I don't really see any evidence to that. So, maybe, maybe not. I'm not gonna say it's absolutely not true, but I cannot say that it is absolutely true. Yeah, there are some, something similar, but like I said, maybe it's, the tiniest microbe that is so rare. Initially, it only latched on to Staryu, which eventually evolves into Starmie. And then, as for Deoxys, it just found another, again, it's so rare that it just barely, the last few little bit of it, found the virus that was Deoxys, and then changed it and became something completely different because it had a different host. Well, different, maybe single cell host, something yeah. I'm no biologist, so I really don't know how viruses and bacteria and whatever, enzymes and hormones, whatever, I don't know how all that works at all. I remember taking a class on that back in high school, but, that was high school level. They didn't really cover much. Anyway, so that was actually really, really quick, a lot quicker than most of them. Yeah, I gotta get on the next Thursday, which, I've already made a bunch of, screenshots that I'll be editing into that, and it's probably gonna take me a little while just to get through. Yeah, wish me luck as I get through that after editing this together, so I will see you in the next one. Well, probably Thoughtful Thursday. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on how long it takes for this to actually fully render out. Hopefully not too long. Yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. And, yeah. And so, in the meantime, if you have any ideas for Wild Wednesday commentary about video games in general, or preferably something I've already uploaded, or streamed, even, if there's for that stuff, I've kind of looked, there's not really much, at least not that I could find. But hell, if you have any suggestions, put it in the comment section down below. I'll give it a quick look and do a Wild Wednesday on it, probably sometime in the future. Who knows when. I will see you there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the bell so you can always be notified whenever I upload another video. And of course, have fun.